welcome back to my channel. And in today's video, I'm going to talk about how much a baby costs. Not about like how much it's going to cost throughout the years, but like your OB, labor, and delivery. All of those costs of how much it actually really costs to deliver a baby and give birth and have this lovely baby, besides how much the stuff around them costs. So let's get into this video. So an average cost of a childbirth in the US, giving birth, the cost is $18,865 on average, which includes the pregnancy, you going to go see your OB, the delivery, and postpartum care, according to Kaiser Family Foundation Health System Tracker. But each health insurance can cover most of the cost with minimum co-pays that you have to pay. And then it also depends on if it's vaginal delivery, cesarean delivery. And then also other factors are like your medication you have to be on, all these, if you do the epidural, what state you're in. So it's like really crazy, mind-blowing to learn more about it after I had a baby. So a C-section, because I live in the state of California, a C-section is about $1,967. That is out of pocket. Delivery is about $1,095. A vaginal birth is $1,949. And then the difference between state and national average out of pocket for childbirth in the state of California is 3%. That sounds big, but some other places have, for example, Arkansas, 20%, Alaska 30%, Georgia's 22%, Idaho's 28%. So there's a lot of other places. There's even some places like New Hampshire is negative 6%. Wow, how is that possible? Hi. So out of everything that I paid, out of OB, so I paid for my OB was $1,061.28, while insurance paid $938.73, and they paid for $405.64, and I just had to pay $25 for my breast pump and then all the breastfeeding classes as well. And then for lab work, I paid $292.11, and insurance did $436.65. My post-op with appointment with my OB, I didn't pay anything. My insurance paid $319.90. Pathology, they paid $65. I paid $21.29. Genetic testing they didn't cover, so I had to pay the $317. Blood test, I paid $0. They paid $17. And then I had an out-of-network doctor, so they kind of like went back and forth of how much they were going to cover for her in the hospital, because I had an emergency hospital visit. So I paid $212.95, while insurance paid $2,532.05. And then my delivery room, it cost $245.40 for me to pay, while insurance paid $2,404.60 for that. And then since I had the emergency and I couldn't just drive to the hospital, I went in an ambulance. So I had to pay out of pocket $1,540.97, while insurance covered only $660.55. And then I had a couple hospital stays prior to delivery. So I won't talk about that in this video. But for anesthesia, for the epidural, I had to pay $447.15, while insurance did cover $2,747.85. My private room and that stay and the food and all of that cost me $4,021.26, while insurance costs paid the $10,090.13. So it would have been over $14 for me to stay at the hospital if I didn't have any insurance. And then another charge that they did at the previous hospital was that I had to pay was $154.05, while insurance covered $1,705.72. So the total that I had to pay throughout my whole pregnancy and delivery was $8,618.91. That was what I had to pay, while insurance had to pay $23,357.45. That's what insurance paid. And the difference between what I paid and what the hospital paid, it was $4,738.54 is the difference. Wow. It's expensive to really think about, like, the cost of going to the doctor, all the lab tests, the hospital stay, what the cost it is to have an epidural, and the total cost of how much it is to just deliver, have a baby, pay for the OB, all of that. That's not even including his visits with his pediatrician. That's just my OB, the hospital, and the stay, and giving birth. Wow. It's a lot. $8,618.91 that I have to pay. Hiya. That's like almost double my rent. That's insane. Okay, I'll see you in the next video. I hope you enjoyed this. And it gives you insight to see how much it really costs to have a baby. It's insane. Do I want another one and pay that much? We'll see. Have a great day.